Good morning. What a beautiful morning we have today to welcome our graduates. Good morning and welcome, families. As principal of G. Ray Bodley High School, I am honored to lead you today in this most dignified and joyous occasion. With a great sense of pride, I ask that everyone please stand to receive the class of 2019. Of 2019. Please remain standing and join senior choir members in singing our national anthem. like to introduce those joining us on stage. Members of the Board of Education, Mrs. Robin Griffin, President, Mr. Tim Crandall, Vice President, Mrs. Brenda Abelgore, Clerk, Mrs. Fallon Cooper, Mr. David Cordone, Mr. Nick DeJalorme, and Mrs. Lynn Lyons. Also with us are Mr. Brian Palvino, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Betsy Connors, Executive Director of Instruction and Assessment, Mr. Tom Greer, Director of Personnel, Mr. Mark Capani, Assistant Principal, Miss Amy Stevenson, Assistant Principal, Fulton Mayor Ron Woodward, Mrs. Elizabeth Kent, Commencement Speaker, Shaylee Seeley, Salutatorian, and Camille Stevenson, Valedictorian. There are other school district personnel here in our audience, as well as city and town officials. We thank all of you for taking the time to share this beautiful day with our graduating seniors. This year, our seniors have invited Mrs. Kent, social studies teacher and junior class advisor, to share this year's opening thoughts. Mrs. Kent.
Good morning and happy graduation day. I would like to begin by welcoming everyone who is in attendance today. It is wonderful to see so many people here to celebrate this occasion with our class of 2019 graduates. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Elizabeth Kenneth, and I teach 11th grade U.S. History and 12th grade Economics and Participation in Government here at GRB. I'm also the junior class advisor, so I've spent a lot of time with this class during the past 2 years. This particular group of students is unique. Last year, I taught 4 bells of U.S. History and had over 100 of them in class. This year, I taught 6 bells of senior classes, Pig and Economics, and had over 150 of them in class. Throw in the fact that I sell snacks for 50 cents as the biggest junior class fundraiser, and I see most of them nearly every day in my room for the past 2 years. And for the sake of full disclosure, I'm going to admit that I have never spoken in front of a group this large before. And yes, I get paid a lot of money to talk all day, every day, and for anybody that knows me, I talk a lot, and often a little too loudly, thanks to the amount of coffee I drink, but never at important events like this. I'm usually the girl sitting in the back row giggling about something. So the fact that I agreed to do this today is a testament to how I feel about this graduating class. Simply put, I think they're amazing. I want to begin today with a few thank yous. I'm a big believer in the importance of being thankful and expressing gratitude openly. And there are many people who are instrumental in getting these kids here today, and they deserve a shout out. To begin with, as a parent of 2 very active young girls and a husband who coaches 2 varsity sports, I know firsthand that parents put the needs of their kids and their family before everything else. Today is not just a memorable day for these graduates sitting in front of me, it's very special to all the family members in attendance as well. Your family has sacrificed a lot to ensure that you made it to this point today, and they deserve this moment to be recognized. Class of 2019, please give all of your family members a huge round of applause. And next, make no mistake, we are a feisty group, but we're also some of the most caring and giving people around. I am proud to represent the GRB teaching staff today. I work side by side with some of my best friends, people who push me to be a better person and a better teacher every single day. These people are role models for all of our students, and they take their jobs very seriously. They too deserve some recognition. Class of 2019, let's hear a round of applause for all the awesome teachers in the Fulton City School District. And these people sitting behind me are determined to make sure that every student is getting what they deserve every single day in our district. They work all hours of the day and night, and they do not subscribe to the one-size-fits-all belief. They push us to individualize instruction for all of our students. Many of you are here today because these administrators fought for your best interests the past 4 years. Class of 2019, let's hear a round of applause for all the administrators. And for those of you that have been in my class, I often say commercial break, and I go completely off task. I call it squirrel mode. It's like my dog out chasing a squirrel in the yard. This is a commercial break. I want to take this opportunity to wish Mr. McCann all the best as he takes over as principal of the Fulton Junior High. We were fortunate to have had him. I like that you want to clap for him. We were fortunate to have had him in our building the past few years, and he will be greatly missed by the students and staff at GRB. He is one of the kindest and most thoughtful people I know, and we are lucky to have him in our building, and the Fulton Junior High School is lucky to have him coming their way. On a personal note, I will miss his friendship and his camaraderie, even though I think I annoyed him on the treadmill in the weight room. We wish you all the best. And last, but certainly not least, I want to give a huge shout out to your senior class advisor, Mrs. Killian. She coached 2 JV sports, has a young family, teaches over 125 students in PE every day, and still managed to run a plethora of fundraisers all year long. I can still remember as she was packing coolers for the senior trip, 4 days in Virginia Beach, in came this huge dolly filled with cookie dough. And I said, "Are you kidding me?" Yep, she was staying late to pass out cookie dough before she got on a bus to go away for 4 days. This year, she has done more than ever for your class. She organized the 100-day Fulton Graduation celebration that was held in March, a 4-day senior trip to Virginia Beach, senior day at Green Lake State Park, and the senior dinner dance. In my eyes, she is a modern-day Wonder Woman, and you should all be extremely grateful for her efforts. I know that I am grateful to have her as a coworker, and more importantly, as a really great friend. I'm glad she's the advisor after me and not before me, because I would not want to follow in her footsteps. Please take this opportunity to give a giant round of applause to Mrs. Kenneth. As a history teacher, I'm always reading stories, looking up facts, trying to find things to share with my students that are interesting. What I want to share today was actually sent to me from another teacher earlier this year. For those of you who don't know Mr. Rothrock, he's a little man with a lot of energy who happens to be an amazing science teacher and an even better friend. He often storms through the hallways like a steamroller because he's normally on a mission of some sort. And for those who are brave enough to venture in front of said steamroller, you quickly find out he has a heart bigger than most. He's extremely passionate about his job, and he often shares words of wisdom and motivational quotes with the people he likes to term his life team. As a lucky member of this elite life team group, I often get messages from Mr. Rothrock. He shared this particular message with me in October, and I've kept it in my inbox since then. Rereading it often to keep me grounded when I'm upset over little things or really stressed about big things. Most of you have probably heard of a man by the name of Steve Jobs. He was the co-founder of Apple and became a billionaire. Sadly, he died at the age of 56 of pancreatic cancer. About a week before his death, Jobs typed these words and then handed the laptop to his nurse and said, "Please feel free to share what I have typed with others after I have passed away." His words are worth sharing, and here is what he wrote. "I've reached the pinnacle of success in the business world. Wealth is only a fact of life that I am accustomed to. However, aside from work, I have little joy. In the end, wealth is only a fact of life that I am accustomed to. At this moment, lying in this sick bed and recalling my whole life, I realize that all the recognition and wealth, I took so much pride in, have paled and become meaningless in the face of my impending death. You can employ someone to drive the car for you, make money for you, but you cannot have someone bear sickness for you. Treasure love for your family, love for your spouse, love for your friends. Treat yourself well. Cherish others. As we grow older and hence wiser, we slowly realize that wearing a $300 or a $30 watch, they both tell the same time. Whether we drive a $150,000 car or a $25,000 car, the road and the distance is the same, and we all get to the same destination. Whether we live in a 300 square foot house or a 3,000 square foot house, loneliness is the same. You will realize your true inner happiness does not come from material things in this world. Therefore, I hope you realize when you have mates, buddies, friends, brothers, sisters, people you can laugh with, talk with, sing with, that is true happiness. He stated that there's 5 undeniable facts of life. 1, don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy. So when they grow up, they will know the value of things, not just the price. 2, best awarded words in London. Eat your food as medicine. Otherwise, you have to eat medicine as your food. 3, the one who loves you will never leave you for another, because even if there are 100 reasons to give up, he or she will find a reason to hold on. 4, there is a big difference between a human being and being human. Only a few really understand it. And 5, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. The 6 best doctors in the world, he states, are sunlight, rest, exercise, diet, self-confidence, and friends. Maintain them in all stages of life and enjoy a happy life. I hope you can understand why I decided to share this with all of you today. In today's world, so much emphasis is on getting stuff done rather than enjoying the dance of life. It's not often that we allow ourselves the luxury of being fully present for life's precious moments. We are always trying to get somewhere, make more money, check things off the to-do list, and oftentimes we are shortchanging ourselves and the people who are dear to us. So as you begin this next stage of your life today, I challenge this class of 2019 to remember what really matters and make a conscious effort to be truly present for life's special moments, to focus on finding happiness each day, to laugh and giggle each day, to put your phone down and really listen when somebody's talking to you, to get rid of filters on your photos and love how you look without them, to tell people how much they mean to you, and most importantly, to be kind to others. I am truly honored that I was asked to speak today. I wish each of you all the best as you begin this next stage of life. Thank you for being such a special class to me these past 2 years. I will never forget the class of 2019.
Thank you, Mrs. Kent. It is my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Brian Palvino, to address our graduates. Mr. Palvino.
Well, good morning. Wow. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is a special moment in history. So let's just take that in for a second here. This is your high school graduation. So members of the Board of Education, colleagues in administration, distinguished members of the faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, members of the class of 2019, welcome to our 2019 graduation. It is truly an honor and a privilege to serve our students, families, staff, and community partners in the Fulton City School District. This is a very special moment in history as we come together to celebrate and recognize your hard work and dedication not only over the past 4 years, but also the 9 previous years dating back to kindergarten. We forget sometimes that this is 13 years of hard work. The experiences you've had in school, at home, in the community, and in all the phases of your life have contributed to you being here this morning. I would like to thank and acknowledge the hundreds, perhaps thousands of people, teachers, coaches, parents, grandparents, extended family members, employers, etc., who have impacted your lives in so many ways. Every one of those experiences in some way have contributed to the way you make choices, to the motivation and to the drive that you bring to each and every situation, and to the commitment and dedication to striving for your best. Graduation Day is a day to recognize not only the accomplishments of our students, but also to recognize and celebrate together all of the people who contributed to making this day possible. Look at this room. Absolutely amazing. Filled to the brim. Absolutely amazing. To our parents and guardians, thank you for your support, direction, guidance, and countless rides, presence, and participation at events, logging into systems like School Tool to see how things are going, communication with us, and choosing to live in the Fulton City School District, affording us the opportunity to work with your amazing children and our students. Let's give a round of applause to all of our families. Thank you so much for the privilege of working with them. To our Fulton City School District Board, administration, faculty, and staff, thank you for your hard work, dedication, teamwork, and commitment to our students and district each and every day. Your efforts truly make a positive and lasting impact on the lives of our students. Every role in this district provides an essential component to leading to this special day. If everyone in the room could just take a few seconds and reflect on that teacher, educator, Fulton City staff member, or person who made a difference in your life. Just take a second. Make a memory here for a second. Remember that one special person. Everybody in the room has that type of person. For me, it was Mrs. Hilfiger, my 4th grade teacher at Phelps Elementary, and I probably wasn't doing my best, and she looked at me with the stern look she could, and she just said, "You can and will do this." And from that moment on, I often remember her and those words in the moments when it gets tough. So let's have a round of applause for the entire Fulton City School District Board, administration, faculty, and staff. Without all of you working together, we would not be able to accomplish all that we do. So thank you. And let's take a few seconds to also acknowledge our community partners, to thank you for the opportunities and the supports that you have provided our students. Supports which include college courses, mental health counseling, work-study opportunities, speakers, field experience, and so many more things. This community, I was at a meeting recently, and a person turned to me and they said, "You know why people move to the Fulton City School District?" They said it's because of the Fulton City School District. That's why they come to this community. And what I find here is our center of our community is our kids, and you are a testament to that. So thank you to our community for all the supports and everything that you do. And finally, let's take a few seconds to savor this moment. Class of 2019, this is your high school graduation, which is one of the most special milestones in your life. I realize that this superintendent's speech will not, in all probability, be your memory. So I will be brief, as this is your day. It represents a life transition from the routines and structures of school over the past 13 years to a world that is extremely complex and evolving. Reflect on those lessons, experiences, relationships, accomplishments, also the failures, the high points, the low points, which have shaped your beliefs, values, goals, dreams, and most of all, who you are at this point in your life. Each and every day, you'll be faced with making decisions and choices, in which in some cases will be very easy, and in other instances they will be very difficult. Draw upon all of the knowledge, all of the skills and experiences that you have had, and make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. That's a quote that I've had since I was about an elementary principal many years ago. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. You have a choice in every situation. It's something I often think about. When I'm in a tough situation, I gotta work something through, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. You have that power, so take that. There's always a choice to be made, and choose well. Graduates, thank you for your hard work and efforts over the past 13 years. I hope you had some fun and a great school experience. And in closing, another one of my favorite quotes, "Ships in harbor are safe, but that is not what ships are built for." And that's from John Shedd in 1928. What does that mean? To me, it means challenge yourself to get out of your comfort zone. Learn new things, experience the world around you and beyond. Strive for your dreams, live each day to the fullest. Stay the course, make informed choices, stay true to yourself. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Ovino. It is now time to hear from our students on stage. I am pleased to introduce a special graduate, one we have often found on our stage, volunteering countless hours throughout our schooling community and challenging herself in the classroom. Thank you and congratulations, this year's salutatorian, Shaylee Seeley.
Thank you, Mrs. Carters. Good morning, families, friends, teachers, administrators, members of the Board of Education, and members of the class of 2019. It is hard to believe we are finally graduating. Many of us have been counting down to this day since we entered high school 4 years ago. Some of us arrived the first day of freshman year with a touch of senioritis. I will admit that graduation has been something I have looked forward to for a while, but now that the day is actually here, it is time to acknowledge how much of a missed year will be. Although I am very eager for college, I will definitely miss the teachers and friends who have been part of my life almost every day since 9th grade. It is hard to imagine that in a few months, many of us will be going out on our own. We will no longer have the comfort of being surrounded by people we grew up with and have known our whole lives. Some of us have been 18 for a while now, but soon we will have to experience what it is really like to be an adult. Although it seems daunting, it is also exciting. We are entering a new chapter of our lives, starting fresh in a world full of endless opportunities. I have been asked many times what advice I can offer or what my secret success is. Truthfully, I don't really have one. We are all graduating today because we showed up for school, paid attention in class, and did our schoolwork. In life, we need to do the same things. Show up, pay attention, and do the work. You really just need to try in order to do well. It is when you put in more effort to go the extra mile that you can be great. This is something I have learned in high school. I could definitely pass my classes by doing just the bare minimum, but it was when I spent extra time studying or worked extra hard on a project that I felt I truly succeeded. I suppose that would be my secret. Giving it enough will get you by, but giving it your all will lead you to true success. The most important thing I want to express is the immense gratitude I have for the people who have contributed to all of my accomplishments. First, I would like to thank the many amazing teachers that I have been lucky to have throughout my life. I have been fortunate to have been taught by many adults who are passionate about what they teach and care not only about the subject, but also the student as a human being. More than anything, I would like to thank my family. I would like to thank my cousin, Justine, for proofreading many of my essays and writing assignments, including this speech. If there are any mistakes, blame her. I would like to thank my cousin, Jenica, for instilling in me my love of dance. I especially want to thank my Aunt Renee for being my personal Uber for the past 13 years and for always being there for me. I want to thank my sister, McCann, for always being someone I can rely on and for teaching me how not to cook. And most importantly, I would like to thank my mother for her endless love and support in everything I do. Mom, thank you. It is these people who have shaped me into who I am today and who will help me become who I aspire to be. I am forever grateful for everything they have done for me. In just a little while, we will graduate. We will no longer be seniors, but graduates, alumni of G. Ray Valley. We will enter the next stage of our life, leaving behind the comfort of predictability in exchange for this slightly terrifying future. We have been preparing for this moment for 13 years, and I think we are ready. Congratulations, class of 2019. We finally did it.
It has been refreshing to watch a natural, quiet leader learn and grow in her studies, be self-motivated, take initiative, and challenge herself with our most rigorous courses of study. I am now honored to introduce our valedictorian of the class of 2019, Camille Stevenson.
Thank you, Mrs. Parkhurst, Mr. Kapani, Ms. Stevenson, Mr. Palvino, members of the Board of Education, and honored guests. Good morning, fellow graduates. I would first like to say congratulations. We have finally made it after 13 long years. You should all be so proud of yourselves. It is truly an honor to be standing up here today, speaking on behalf of GRB's 2019 graduating class. I must say, these past 4 years have been gone by in the blink of an eye. It seems like just yesterday, I was having nap time in Mrs. Somerville's kindergarten class and getting out for haircuts. Although that year did consist of a lot of headbands, after walking to Walmart and my mom yelling, "What did you do to your bangs?" Those were the times. But we all eventually had to grow up, with no more nap times or free haircuts. And we all know that it takes a village to raise a child. And my parents had two at the same time. I have no idea how they did it. So with this in mind, I'd like to thank my mom for showing me what it means to be a strong, independent woman and to never take no as an answer. I'd like to thank my dad for teaching me to be a problem solver and pushing me out of my comfort zone. And I'd like to thank my twin brother Ian for always pushing me to be my best and providing friendly competition in school and sports, well, most of the time. I would also like to thank my teachers, coaches, and advisors for guiding me through these past 13 years of school. Can we all please give a round of applause for these special people who have helped us arrive at this point in our lives? I'd like to take this time to talk about what we've learned, the connections we've made, and how we can make a difference in our homes, our community, and the world. I remember sitting in Mr. Mack's 6th grade class at Granby and hearing over the loudspeaker the announcement that Caitlin Casa was salutatorian of her class, and the teachers erupted into applause. I had no idea what they were celebrating, so when I asked, it was explained to me that Caitlin earned the 2nd highest grade average in her class. After hearing this, I want to be just like her, but I knew my class consisted of many smart and hard-working students, and that it would be a challenge to achieve this goal, which many people also believed. I'm sure we have all faced situations when people have questioned whether we were good enough to achieve our goals. But instead of letting the people who didn't believe in us to cheer us, we worked hard and persevered. We didn't let the doubts of others stop us, and in the face of adversity, we were victorious. Class of 2019, you are a testament to this victory for having not given up. And graduate, but over 1 million teenagers in this country have not. Our sports teams exemplify this victory through teamwork and their many sectional wins. And our musicians portray this victory through their hours of practice and concerts they perform. Our class is gifted in so many ways, and so I challenge you to use your talents and strengths to shape and change the world into one that you're proud to live in, make better, and call your own. Now let's fast forward to 7th grade to Mr. Kramer's science class. This is not only where I developed my love for science, but I also learned an important life lesson. I was always asking questions until one day, Mr. Kramer limited me to 5 questions per day, telling me to make the most of my questions and make sure they are good ones. At first, I blew all of my questions on stupid things, but then I really began to think of my questions and wanted to make sure I was getting everything out of them that I possibly could. In life, when you're given an opportunity, capitalize upon it and make the most out of it. Don't take things for granted, because in the real world, you'll have to fight for your job and your career. Use the skills and knowledge you have through over these past 13 years to make a grand entrance into the world and leave a lasting mark. Now I'd like for all of you to take a moment and look around you. This will be the last time we're all together as high school students. While you're moving on to the next chapter of your life, never forget about the people who made you who you are, or the wonderful memories you have made along the way. For me, I'll always remember Mrs. Ryan jumping on tables and hiding under desks to teach us fraction exponents, or the daily threats of kicking people out her window. I'll never forget Mr. Morse's classroom explosions or certain substances he stowed away in his bathroom for a rainy day, which may or may not have been legal. And I'll always remember the last days during AP Bio, during which Mr. Mingle taught us how to look at the world in a different way and to capture the beauty that surrounds us through photography. Every once in a while, remember to reflect on the memories and relationships you have made along the way. It's crazy to think how different our lives are from when our parents were our age. Our parents had Polaroid cameras, we had phones with animal filters. They had 3 TV channels, we had thousands. They had dial-up computers, we had touchscreen MacBooks. Over the span of one generation, the world has changed so much and is still and will continue to change rapidly. We have the world at our fingertips and have so much to offer. Each and every one of you is unique because of your differences. Don't shy away from your individuality, but embrace it, and use it to give back to your community and improve the world around you. We all have a light shining within us that is ready to burn bright and light the way into an amazing future. Just as we pass the flame of knowledge from the National Honor Society ceremony, I challenge all of you to inspire others with your flame and to create a positive chain reaction that changes people's lives for the better. I'd like to leave you with a quote Mrs. Almeida shared with us during junior high first class. Don't let someone dim your light simply because it's shining in your eyes. Let your light inspire others to burn just as bright as yours. And in the words of Jenna Ruskowitz, life is too short to spend time doing things you don't absolutely love. So go crazy. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Well said, Camille, and thank you. Mrs. Griffin, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of G. Ray Bodley High School, and with great pride, I present to you the graduating class of 2019 and ask that you address this year's graduates. Mrs. Griffin.
Good morning. The Board of Education is pleased to be here today to join families, friends, teachers, administrators, and other community members as we honor and celebrate the achievements of the class of 2019. I would also like to take a moment to thank Fulton City Mayor Ronald Woodward for joining us yet again, as this will be his last graduation, but he has not missed one graduation since he became mayor of our fair city. For the last several weeks the question, what should I say to the class of 2019 as they embark on the next chapter of their life? And my first thoughts were of my own niece who graduated a week ago, and I recalled her early years and remembered how much I loved to watch her, amazed by the things she understood and could do as a toddler. She knocked me off my feet at age 2, going to the bookshelf, selecting a video, all the while telling me what it was, what I was going to see. If that weren't enough of a surprise, she then proceeded to load it into a VCR. Do you remember that old technology? And then picked up the remote, and off we went to watch the movie. Other times, she might simply pick up another remote to the TV, choose a show on cable. She knew exactly where to go, how to find the channel that she wanted. And she was also, like you, a very young child that was exposed to computers, a family computer where she would go and sit with an adult and play favorite learning games with whoever she could talk into sitting with her. And I'm pretty sure that many of your families have similar stories about you, how amazing you were at a very young age. You are all part of Generation Z, defined in the dictionary as those who will reach adulthood in the second decade of the 21st century. You are perceived to be those that are familiar with the internet from a very young age. And I want you to think about that because that's a significant difference from a lot of other generations. As a class, you have demonstrated a high level of comfort with modern technology. You have utilized the modern tools for communication, entertainment, learning, and exploration. You have never been afraid of breaking anything. Not like me. I don't know if you know this, but we used to be afraid, my generation, of the dreaded blue screen on a computer. Never seen that with people of your age. This last decade has seen significant changes in technology offerings. It seems that changes are occurring weekly, and observing you, members of the class of 2019, it is apparent that you are adept at adapting to technological changes. Today marks the beginning of more changes for you, life changes. Perhaps you will find yourself relocating for college, work, or military service. You will certainly change your daily routines. You will likely find yourselves with greater independence and responsibilities. Opportunities will be abundant, time less so, which will create situations that will force you to choose studies versus social activities, or laundry, or even a nap. There's so many things to be done, everyday tasks related to caring for yourself, work or education commitments, a chance to pursue a hobby or to travel, whatever interests you, so very much for you to do. You might be wondering by now where I'm going with my thoughts, so here it is. My message to each of you. I have had a life of different experiences from you. I have been working at keeping up with your generation so that I may remain relevant in the world of adults. Life's journey is what we make it. And choices directly impact how well things turn out for us. Being a few decades ahead of you in life, I can tell you that my parents' generation was right about a couple of things. Their generation, also known as the greatest generation, had two things they impressed upon my mind. First, take your relationships with family and friends. Take very good care of them. In our modern world, technology makes it easier in many ways to stay in contact. But I can assure you that FaceTiming with someone is not the same thing as a hug or holding a hand. Second, set goals. Develop plans, revisit those plans, revise them if you need to keep yourself headed towards those goals that you set. You may have noticed a new buzzword in our district over the last year. The word is coherence. Coherence is practicing being logical and consistent. And so I ask you to consider, as you roll along in life and you look at your choices, look at how they fit into your plans for achieving your goals and practice coherence. It's a proven strategy that will assist you in achieving your goals. And lastly, I ask you to continue to be the great people I've witnessed you all to be. Keep on being authentic, kind, and caring. Your generation is wonderful. You really are. And you're especially wonderful when it comes to embracing our differences. May your lives be more than you hoped for, and may you remember your time here with great fondness. On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Mrs. Griffin. Before we continue with the next part of our ceremony, I do have a few announcements to make. Today's ceremony is being recorded and will be posted on our website and on the Mystic Music website as listed in our commencement program. Please check the program for that specific information. A professional photographer is here today to take photos of each student as they receive their diploma. Parents, you will receive proofs and order forms during the summer. And finally, we kindly ask that you please refrain from gathering around our stage in order for everyone present to be able to see that moment and see our graduates. Many of our graduates will be receiving awards and scholarships, and many of them are unaware of these honors. Trust me, they've been asking. This will be the first time some of them will hear that they have won a particular award. Checks will be mailed next week with diplomas. Graduates, families, staff members, and I are very proud of these accomplishments, and I take this opportunity to commend our graduates for striving for success. With that in mind, and in an effort to keep our ceremony moving when we announce our graduates, again, I respectfully ask that you hold your applause until the last graduate has received their diploma. Let's recognize some of the accomplishments sitting in front here. At this time, we would like to recognize those students who have enrolled in high-level, rigorous courses of study. And I'm going to ask, any student who has participated in an advanced placement course, AP courses, please stand in recognition. Enrolled in a New Vision program, please stand. Now, any student enrolled in a CTE course through our City BOCES programming, please stand. Would any student who participated in a college-level course, Level 4 LOAD students through SUNY Oswego, courses through CCC, show them what you got, OCC, ESF, Project Lead the Way, wow, look at this. Recognize our faculty and staff. I see you here participating. I see you in the audience. Thank you for your dedication and investment with our graduates, faculty and staff everywhere. Please stand. Graduates, thank you for your dedication toward rigorous study, and congratulations on all you have accomplished. I would like to recognize our honor graduate candidates this morning. We celebrated recently with our High Honor Graduate Banquet, and these students have achieved a 4-year average of at least, I emphasize, at least an 89.5 throughout their high school years. Would our 75 High Honor graduates please stand? Next, we have 52 honor graduates who have earned an average of at least an 84.5. Honor graduates, please stand. Congratulations again on these achievements. This is all evidence of your drive and desire to learn. Without further delay, Mrs. Killian, would you please prepare the candidates to receive their diplomas?
Mrs. Parkhurst, presenting our 2019 Fulton Red Raider graduates. First up, Ms. Leah Abbott, High Honor graduate, SUNY Poly. Jaya Adams, High Honor graduate, Lemoyne College. Jaya is recipient of the Loyola Scholarship. Dustin Arroway, Honor graduate, Workforce. Joshua Austin, Honor graduate, will be attending Cayuga Community College. Danny Avery, High Honor graduate, will be attending Cayuga Community College. Owen Hayat, an honor graduate, will be entering the Marine Corps. Taylor Babbitt. Alex Baker. Colin Baker Lebrecht, honor graduate, will be entering the Air National Guard. Alex Ball, auto technician. Jada Ballard, honor graduate, will be attending SUNY Oswego. Misty Barden, Brian Stratton, medical assistant program. Ryan Berry, high honor graduate, Rochester Institute of Technology. He is the recipient of the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award. Madison Baum, high honor graduate, Morrisville State College. Seth Baum, Workforce. Rachel Bedford, veterinarian. Kimberly Bednars, honor graduate, Cayuga Community College. Adrian Belrad, high honor graduate, Albany College of Pharmacy. She is a recipient of the Berks Players Directors Award. Joseph Benavides, high honor graduate, Universal Technical Auto Mechanic. Noah Ben, construction and carpentry. Anthony Bennett. Colin Bennett, high honor graduate, Nazareth College. Colin is the recipient of the George Gaylord Chauncey Scholarship, the Fulton Kiwanis Club Award, the Fulton Lions Club John Scaringi Memorial Award, the Seamus Hegarty Memorial Scholarship, the William and Catherine Johnston Best and Children Memorial Award, the Officer Robert J. Parkhurst Memorial Award, as well as the West End Earth Recognition and Community Involvement Award. Victor Blair, honor graduate, Hopkins Portland Community College. Haley Bort, honor graduate, Cayuga Community College.
Holly Bourgeois. Holly is a high honor graduate. She'll be attending SUNY Oswego. McCann Bourgeois. She'll also be attending SUNY Oswego. She is a high honor graduate and the recipient of the Brian Dodge Memorial Scholarship. Caleb Bowen, honor graduate. Caleb will be ending the workforce. Emily Bowers, Cayuga Community College. Logan Brooks. Nicholas Brown. Nick is a high honor graduate, will be attending Nazareth College, and is the recipient of the Fulton Music Association Award and the Fulton Music Booster Scholarship Award for chorus. Wendy Birch, high honor graduate, SUNY Rockport. Cody Birmingham, Air Force. Jeffrey Button. Haley Hawkins, Cayuga Community College. Haley is an honor graduate. Caleb Hawkins, Monroe Community College. Jacob Campbell. Jacob will be entering the workforce. Antonio Mansu. She is the recipient of the Fulton Art Association Award for Art. She will be attending Oswego State. Caleb Carrion, honor graduate. Caleb will be attending Oswego State. Nicholas Terry, high honor graduate. Nick will be attending OCC. Kelly Kaza, high honor graduate. She'll be attending SUNY Oswego. She is the recipient of the CNY Community Foundation Pool Scholarship Fund, Fulton Rotary Foundation Scholarship, Fulton Savings Bank Highest Ranked Scholarship. Austin Clark, Finger Lakes Community College. Jalen Clark. Jalen will be attending the Culinary Arts and Cosmetology. Madison Clark. Madison will be attending Onondaga Community College. Caleb Clark. Caleb is a high honor graduate and the recipient of the Catherine and Joseph A. Galetta Senior Memorial Scholarship and will be attending SUNY Geneseo. Allison Collins. Allison is an honor graduate and will be attending Lemoyne College. Aaliyah Colon. Aaliyah will be attending the workforce. Ayana Condon, the Uville College. Ayana is a high honor graduate. Kayla Contois. Noelle Contois. Noelle will be attending Cayuga Community College. Riley Cotton, honor graduate. She will be attending Finger Lakes Community College. Isaac Crandall, high honor graduate. He will be attending Finger Lakes Community College. Caitlin Crandall. Caitlin will be attending Cayuga Community College. Jasmine Criswell, SUNY Rockport. Jasmine is a high honor graduate.
Abigail Kyler, high honor graduate, is recipient of the Ross and Francis A. Mirabito Healthcare Scholarship and will be attending SUNY Geneseo. Elias Dahar, high honor graduate, he will be attending Syracuse University. Chloe Davis will be attending Onondaga Community College. Aaron Dickett, high honor graduate, will be attending SUNY Polytech. Andrew Diedick, also a high honor graduate, who will be attending SUNY Geneseo. Anthony DeMasi Jr., honor graduates, will be attending Cayuga Community College. Adam Gamoro, honor graduates, will be entering the United States Air Force. Dylan Gamoro will be working for the Tennessee Diesel Mechanic Squad. Shane DeMott, construction and industry. Ryan Denson, honor graduate, will be attending Cayuga Community College. Corey Dexter, high honor graduate, will be attending SUNY Binghamton and is a recipient of the Francis Boyce and Janine Boyce Healthcare Scholarship in memory of the Boyce and Maybach family, as well as the recipient of the ELPS 271 Scholarship. Catherine Diston, high honor graduate, will be attending Des Moines College and is the recipient of the Peabody High School Class of 1968 Award, as well as the Ellen Bonasdale Memorial Award. Alexander Dombrowski, high honor graduate, will be attending SUNY Fredonia and is the recipient of the Fulton Music Association Award. Zachary Drawn, Brian Spatten, Jacob Ely, high honor graduate, will be attending Hartwick College. From Italy, foreign exchange student Rebecca Finelli, will be attending the University of Pisa. Ernest Farrell Jr., honor graduate, entering the workforce. Sarah Fish, high honor graduate, will be attending Point Park University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Victor Fischel, entering the workforce. Nathaniel Foster, Universal Technical Institute. Aiden Franco, honor graduate, entering the workforce. Brianna Gadbois, Cayuga Community College. Chloe Gagnon, high honor graduate, will be attending Cayuga Community College. James Garrison, entering the workforce as a boilermaker. Jacob Gibbs, workforce. Michael Gilbert, honor graduate, is recipient of the Western Earth Recognition and Community Involvement Award, will be attending SUNY ESF's Ranger School. Julia Granado, honor graduate, will be attending Onondaga Community College.
Cameron Grower, honor graduate, he will be attending Cayuga Community College. Jacob Gugula, high honor graduate, will be attending RIT. Ryan Gugula, honor graduate, will be attending Lemoyne University. Jack Hall, high honor graduate, will be attending Herkimer County Community College. Timothy John Hall Jr., Universal Technical Institute for Auto and Diesel. Haley Hammond, Riot and Stratton Criminal Justice. Braden Hanson, SUNY Potsdam, Braden is a high honor graduate. Michael Hartman Jr., honor graduate, Michael will be entering the workforce. Evan Haskins, Evan will be entering the workforce. Justin Hatch, high honor graduate, Justin is a proud recipient of the Fulton Music Association Special Recognition Award, as well as the Fulton Music Booster Scholarship Award for band, and he will be attending SUNY Purchase. Mackenzie Hayden, honor graduate. Mackenzie will be attending Monroe Community College. Owen Verholz, high honor graduate, recipient of the Ellen Vanessal Memorial Award, and will be attending Paul Smith College. Emily Hilton. Emily is a high honor graduate and is a recipient of the Oswego County Counselors Association Award, and she will be attending Lynn University. Zachary Hobby, honor graduate. Caleb Hogan, high honor graduate. he will be attending CCC. Nariah Holden. Nariah will be attending Cuda Community College. Jenna Hood, high honor graduate. Jenna will be attending Nazareth College. Bailey Forehand, he will be attending Point Park University. He is a high honor graduate and is a recipient of the Fulton Savings Bank Excellence in Accounting Award. Jacob Hughes, Cuda Community College. Thomas Hughes. Thomas is an honor graduate, will be attending Oswego State, and is a recipient of the Elks 271 Scholarship Award, the Kip Lee Kelson Memorial Award, the Dave Lennon Scholarship, Carl F. Rowland Memorial Award, as well as the Jeffrey Salisbury Memorial Scholarship. Andrew Hyde, high honor graduate. Andrew will be attending SUNY Potsdam. He is the recipient of the Brian Dodge Memorial Scholarship, the G. Ray Bobley High School class of 1968, the Sandy and Sylvia Squires Memorial Scholarship, awarded by the Fulton New Rotary Club. Corbin Hyde. Corbin will be entering the workforce. Jadlyn James, high honor graduate. Jadlyn will be attending Lemoyne College. She is a recipient of the New York State Scholarship for Academics and an Excellence Award. Samantha Jotwick, Cuda Community College. Dominique Johnson, Morrisville State. Dominique is a high honor graduate.
Kylie Jones, high honor graduate. She is recipient of the FBLA, the Raiders Den Business Scholarship, and will be attending Liberty University. Devin Ketchum, high honor graduate. He is a recipient of the Fulton Music Booster Scholarship Award for Orchestra, and will be attending Nazareth College. Luke Kimball, honor graduate, will be attending Cuda Community College. Nora Kingsbury, high honor graduate. She is recipient of the Joseph N. Campolito Award, as well as the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, and will be attending SUNY Geneseo. Evan Kistner, high honor graduate. Evan will be attending SUNY Morrisville. Jacqueline Knobloch, high honor graduate, will be attending Cuda Community College. Jason Knoop, honor graduate. Jordan Knoop, Cuda Community College. Morgan Coons. Cassidy LaBarge, Brian Stratton. David LaBarge Gennaro, Cuda Community College. Cameron Ledger, auto mechanic. Nathaniel Lindsay, high honor graduate. Nathaniel is the recipient of the Rita C. Rowland Memorial Award and will be attending SUNY New Paltz. Jasmine Lamonaco, UTI. Joshua Lopez will be entering the Marine Corps. J.B. Lutters, workforce. Cor Mahar, honor graduate, will be attending SUNY Oswego. Casey Markarian, honor graduate.
Oh my gosh, J.B. Lutters.
Austin Mason, high honor graduate. Austin is recipient of the Fulton Savings Bank Excellence in Accounting Award, as well as the Remington Arms and Louise Club Griffin Jones High School Senior Award, and will be attending Lemoyne College. Jonathan McCann, high honor graduate, will be attending Oswego State. Lindsay McCrae, high honor graduate. She is recipient of the Elks 271 Scholarship, as well as the Women's Club of Fulton Scholarship, and will be attending Onondaga Community College. Ryan McClellan. Elber Marita, honor graduate. McCann, honor graduate, will be attending Utah Community College. Eric Miller. Courtney Minor, advanced preschool. Taylor Minor, honor graduate. She's recipient of the FBLA, the Reader's Ed Business Scholarship, and will be attending Onondaga Community College.
Nicole Mystico, Cayuga Community College. Charles Mitchell, Alfred State. Caitlin Moon, Cayuga Community College. Hannah Mucky, Hannah will be entering.
Emily Munger, she's the recipient of the Jameson Campbell Memorial Award, as well as the G. Ray Bobley Class of 1955 Art.
Nicholas Nastasi, Cayuga Community College. Preston Netzlaw, will be entering workforce. Michael Newton, Alfred State. Madeline Nate Reinhardt, Cayuga Community College. Heavenly Knoll, Onondaga Community College. Nicholas Knoll, Lemoyne College. Nick is a high honor graduate. James Norton. Haley Nugent, honor graduate. Haley will be attending Onondaga Community College. Louis Hagan, Finger Lakes Community College. Jacob Markers. Jacob is an honor graduate. He is the recipient of the top 3 Heavy Equipment Repair and Operations CT Award, 3rd place New York Regional Skills USA Scholarship for Ohio Technical College, New York Skills USA 2nd place for Diesel Equipment Technology, rewarding many options for technical schooling and monetary awards for mechanical programs of choice. Joseph Haro, Cayuga Community College. Ronald Harity, honor graduate. Alloy Metal Products. Kira Patterson, high honor graduate. Kira is the recipient of the Fulton Athletics Booster Margaret Beckwith Scholarship. She will be attending Quinnipiac University. Alexis Hall. Jalen Phillips, EMT. Lane Phillips, high honor graduate. He is the recipient of the Cayuga Community College Presidential Scholarship and will be attending Cayuga Community College. Kelsey Pickard, honor graduate. Kelsey will be attending Cayuga College. Saskia Martinini, Alto University. Kyle Ranieri, high honor graduate, Paul Smith's College. Savannah Reeser, high honor graduate. Savannah is the recipient of the G. Ray Bobley High School class of 1968 and will be attending St. John Fisher. Amy Reynuso Bach, high honor graduate. She is the recipient of the Carmen Alcala Rugbywork Memorial Award and will be attending Oneonta College. XC Rigo. Ariana Rivera. She will be attending Cayuga Community College. Heather Roberts, Cayuga Community College. Jacqueline Rodriguez Ramirez.
Elizabeth Roy, high honor graduate. She was recipient of the George Gaylord Johnson Scholarship, the Dave Lennon Scholarship, as well as the Oswego County Retired Teacher Scholarship. Will be attending SUNY Oswego. Kelsey Rosenbarger, high honor graduate. Kelsey is recipient of the CNY Community Foundation Pool Scholarship Fund, the Fulton Savings Bank highest ranked scholarship at Cayuga Community College, as well as the women of the Rotary of Fulton Award will be attending Cayuga Community College. Killian Rowley, high honor graduate, will be entering junior hockey. Donald Royce. Elizabeth Russell, high honor graduate. Elizabeth will be attending SUNY Oswego. Jenna Ruskowitz, high honor graduate. Jenna is the recipient of the American Red Cross High School Challenge Award, the CNY Air and Waste Management Association Joseph Juskowitz Scholarship, the CNY Community Foundation GRB Scholarship Class of 1953, Fulton Rotary Foundation Scholarship, Fulton Teachers Association Scholarship, the Danielle Ray Funfiler Justina Memorial Award, as well as the Helen and Walter Lysing Prize for Scholarship and Morale Leadership, the Markowski Leach Scholarship, the National Honor Society Scholarship, the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, the Marsha Orcas Hummingbird Scholarship, the Leslie Earth Recognition and Community Involvement Award, the Zanza International Young Women in Public Affairs Award, and for all this, she will be attending Stanford University. Kayla Ryder, honor graduate. Kayla will be attending Cayuga Community College. Trevor Schleicher, honor graduate. Trevor will be attending Onondaga Community College. Nageli Schneer will be entering the workforce. Christopher Schreck. Christopher is the recipient of the Kiwanis Memorial Award in memory of deceased members who will be attending Des Moines College. Antonio Scott, entering the workforce. CJ Christian Scoville, also entering the workforce. Caitlin Sirio, honor graduates, entering the workforce. Ethan Sirio will be attending Onondaga Community College. Bella Seymour, honor graduates. Bella is the recipient of the Robert C. McDonald Memorial Award and will be attending Bryant Stratton. Faith Sharkey, high honor graduate. Faith is the recipient of the Fulton Music Association Special Recognition Award, as well as the Leanne Neal Memorial Scholarship for Achievement in Concert Band, and will be attending SUNY Fredonia. Eric Shear, high honor graduates. Eric is the recipient of the Fulton Athletic Boosters Arnold Barton Scholarship and will be attending SUNY Oneonta.
Sierra Sheldon, honor graduate. Sierra will be going into the workforce. Molly Sherman. Jade Sykes, high honor graduate. She is the recipient of the Fulton Art Association Award for Photography and will be attending SUNY Oswego. Jonathan Simpson, honor graduate. Jonathan will be attending RIT. Emily Smith, honor graduate. She is the recipient of the FBLA, the Raiders and Business Scholarship, and will be attending OCC. Anna Snyder, honor graduate. She is the recipient of the Paul R. Elfior Memorial Professional Scholarship, the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, the Brigadier General Dr. Ravindra F. Shah Fulton Rotary Scholarship, funded by the Serenity Foundation. She will be attending Stony Brook University. Jeremy Spalding, Cayuga Community College. Shannon St. Andrews, honor graduate. She'll be entering the workforce. Morgan Stacy, Cayuga Community College. Everett Stacy, Cayuga Community College. William Stevens. Ian Stevenson, high honor graduate. Ian is a recipient of the Fulton Savings Bank's Excellence in Foreign Language Award, the Fulton Tool Company Incorporated Excellence in Social Studies Award, the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, the Mr. and Mrs. Sherwood F. Sheldon Memorial Scholarship. Ian will be attending Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Nathan Stewart, honor graduate, TC3. Scott Sullivan. Scott will be entering the workforce. Quinn Sweeney, honor graduate. Quinn will be entering the Army. Chayton Sykes, construction. Abby Tanner, the workforce. Emerald Lee Tanner. She will be attending Community College and is a proud recipient of the Fulton Sunrise Rotary Club Scholarship. Polana Thompson. Polana will be entering the workforce. Stephen Thompson, Yuga Community College. Stephen is an honor graduate. Tyler Thompson. Tyler will be entering the workforce. Brendan Tote, honor graduate, Yuga Community College. Jose Tone Toro Jr., Alfred State College.
Corey Tyler. Corey will be entering the
Haley Van, honor graduate. She is a recipient of the Jameson Campbell Memorial Award, the G. Ray Bodley Class of 1955 Art Award, the Dave Lennon Scholarship, and Larry Mitchelson Fine Art Award. She will be attending Oswego State. Rose Velasquez Gonzalez. She will be attending Yuba Community College. Alex Meshia. Alex will be entering the workforce.
Samuel Waldron, honor graduate, and will be attending OCC for fire protection. Elizabeth Wallace, Yuga Community College for nursing. Aaron Rollivan, honor graduate. Aaron will be attending SUNY Oxford. Connor Ware, honor graduate. Connor will be attending SUNY Cobblestone. Ashley Watson, Yuga Community College for graphic design. Kaylee Waugh, honor graduate. They will be attending Oswego. Mark Bieber, honor graduate, SUNY Oswego. Athena White, Yuga Community College. Gage White, honor graduate. Gage will be entering the U.S. Army. Fisher Whittier, Tompkins Community College. Connor Weil, honor graduate. Connor is recipient of the CNY Community Foundation School Scholarship Fund, as well as the Oswego County School Facilities Association Award, will be attending Monroe Community College. Levante Williams, entering the workforce. Bianca Wood, Yuga Community College. Cody Wright will be entering the workforce. Levi Yolonsky, Ironwood.
Now to present your 2019 G. Ray Bodley High School Salutatorian. She is the recipient of the CNY Community Foundation Pool Scholarship Fund, the Joe Fistick Memorial Scholarship, Fulton Elks Lodge 830, Fulton Police Benevolent Association Award, Salutatorian, and the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, and she will be attending St. John Fisher College. It is my honor and pleasure to present Shaylee Seeley, the 2019 G. Ray Bodley High School Salutatorian.
And finally, she is a high honor graduate. She is the recipient of the Fulton Lions Club Harold H. Mary Dowd Memorial Scholarship Award, Fulton Police Benevolent Association Award as valedictorian, the Fulton Savings Bank Excellence in Foreign Language Award, Fulton Tool Company Incorporated Excellence in Social Studies Award, the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence Award, the James and Gerda Giannis Excellence in Science Award. She'll be attending the University of Rochester. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 G. Ray Bobby High School valedictorian, Ms. Camille Stevenson. And there you are, Fulton. Your Red Raider graduates. Congratulations.
I now ask the entire class of 2019 to please stand and remain standing. As principal, I affirm that you have met all the necessary requirements for graduation, and I declare you graduates of G. Ray Bobby High School. Congratulations. Camille, please come to the podium for the traditional moving of the tassels.
At this point in time, we are ready to push the tassel from the right side to the left. Although this custom has been lost in tradition, it is thought to date back to the 1600s when caps and gowns were worn every day to class. Fellow graduates, please join me in the moving of tassels from the right side to the left.
Congratulations, class of 2019. You are graduates. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the Fulton Board of Education, Fulton School District Administration, G. Ray Bobby faculty and staff, junior advisor Mrs. Kent and junior class ushers, district and high school custodial staff, Mr. Nami and senior choir members, Mr. Kenneth and band, Mr. Rob Escarbo, Mr. Michael Perry, and Senior Class Advisor, Mrs. Killian. Also, thank you, Mr. Ken McCann, for today's sound setup. And finally, Mrs. Ingersoll, who made sure every one of us had a diploma, cap, and gown. Thank you, Mrs. Ingersoll. And to Mr. Talents and Mr. Perkins for today's setup. As we approach the end of our ceremony, senior choir members, please come to the stage. Join us in singing our alma mater. family, and community members, I would like to thank you for joining us in celebrating the class of 2019 this morning. Best wishes to our graduates. Students, graduates, go out there, make your mark in the world, and stand proud as a Fulton Raider. Mrs. Killian, please prepare the graduates for the recessional.